Hey, welcome to Gracie Schwartzwald. I'm here with Bjorn Fiegler from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Schweta. He's visiting us, and we're going to go over a submission I really like, and it's set up from the Lasso guard, and it's going to be a bicep cutter. Some people consider bicep cutters or muscle cutters of any kind to be dirty. Don't listen to those people. They'll just make your life miserable. They're wonderful and beautiful things. Okay, so we're going to go over some details on how to do this. So we're going to start. Here he's in my guard. I'm going to go ahead, maybe move out, get my feet on his hips. Now, normally with a lasso guard, okay, I've got the grips. I'm just doing a pistol grip for now. You can do a hook grip. For this one, I actually I prefer the pistol grip. Just gives me, I feel like, a better pulling motion or control motion. Normally with a lasso guard, I'm going to hip out a little bit, bring my leg over, and I want to go as far through as possible, and then curl my knee in and out. My foot hooked behind his armpit, my elbow tucked here, because I want to break his posture. But in this situation, I don't want to do all that. I actually want to catch right here the crook of his bicep. So I'm actually not going to go very deep. Okay, so we're here. I'm controlling. I'm going to move out a little bit. And when I go over, I want to fit my foot right in the crook of his bicep, right in the crook of his elbow. Now, it's very important that I don't let this hand be way out here where he circles his hand to the outside. I lose the control. So I want to keep, let's turn this way a little bit. I want to keep my hand here. Okay. Now I'm just going to bait the pass. First, we'll just go with, if he doesn't know any better, let's move this way just a touch. If he doesn't know any better. So I'm here, I move out, I get my foot over, I chop here. My toes are live. Now I'm just going to take my foot across. It's the same way we set up a sweep, but in this situation, either I give him the pass or he pushes my knee out of the way and goes to side control. He hugs my head. That's exactly what I want, okay? As I say, good jiu-jitsu is I punish him for doing the wrong thing. Great jiu-jitsu is I punish him for doing the right thing. This is the right thing, okay? So when he comes around, he pushes my knee out. Here. Now, very important, I want to keep pulling this. I'm going to figure four my legs, and I'm going to hold this shoulder. Now, from here, I'm going to start to straighten my legs, open my knee, and pull here, and get the bicep. Okay, so I do this a little bit different than some people. When I go here, a lot of times I'll see people go, and they'll reach for this. The advantage here is I can add more pressure on this shoulder. Okay, so it is a good possibility. By the way, the motion I'm doing is I'm here, I'm pressing my knee down, and straightening. Very important when I do this, though, I don't relax my arm, let my arm go. I'm pulling my arm this way as I go this way. So the reason I don't grab, and again, you can do it if you want, but the reason I don't grab this is the way he defends this is by going back in front of my guard. So if I hold this arm, just go back towards here, and then that arm starts to straighten, and I lose, even if he doesn't pull it out, I lose the bicep cutter, because the defense is to just straighten his arm. So anytime I start to get caught in a bicep cutter, I just run back to the front. Yeah, I'm going to have to pass his guard again, but I'm not in the submission. So when I hold that shoulder, I can't stop him changing his mind and going back. So go back. Yeah, and now I don't have it. So when I go here, I hold this shoulder. Now he wants to go back here, and then I can get it. When I push, I open my knee out. Okay? So, we're here. Okay. He's going to control my sleeves however he wants. Hook grip is fine. Feet on the hips. Okay. He's going to hip out a little bit onto this side. There you go. Let's spin this way so they can see. Let's turn a little bit this side. Okay. He's going to hip out a little bit this way. Now, instead of coming deep, he's going to bring his foot around, and he wants to hook right here. Now, you're in my armpit, go back a little bit. There you go. Now go back to your back a little bit. So his foot is perfectly right there. This leg, put it right across my stomach. Nope. Like this. There you go. So I feel like I can have the pass. If you really want to be, you can just go throw that leg all the way through. Don't relax your body. Just let that leg go. Now, as soon as I go to grab your head, you're going to reach under my arm and hold me down. Good. Let's turn. So again, he's pulling my arm here. He's going to figure four his legs. And now, as you stretch, hold. You see how you're letting your arm relax? Really focus on pulling And as you stretch your legs, open your knee. So hold me tight up here so I don't stretch my body away. Pull me tight here, pull your hand, and open. Yeah, there we go. Turn this way a little bit. Hold me tight, pull the arm, flare your knee here. Okay? So a little trick too, or not a trick I should say, but he gets this grip, he shoots it over, he puts the leg across. Sometimes the guy knows better, he's just not going to go. Okay, let's turn this way a little bit. So what you can do is you can actually just kick this leg through, reach for the underhook, and spin your body underneath. So, nope, don't open your knee. Just kick your leg through, and then pull yourself right in. Now pull tight, hold me tight, open your knee, yeah! And that's the bicep cutter from the Lasso guard. Okay, so this works really well with a very classic Lasso guard sweep. He's here, he comes out, he gets a little bit to the side here. Now this time, come back this way a little bit. Okay. He keeps the knee in, and as I go, he's gonna hook under my leg. Here, he's gonna open the knee, he's gonna push me this angle, come right on top. Okay? So, knowing that, come this way just a little bit. He gets this, he hips out. No, don't try to do it flat from your back. First cut a little bit of an angle. There you go, that's easier now. And he put the leg on it. Knowing this, that if I go around the corner with this leg in the way, I'll get swept. Because if I push the leg out of the way and he hooks under my leg, and he tries to sweep me now, I'm too heavy. So a lot of guys will go, okay, as long as I get that leg out of the way, there's no sweep. So I get the leg out of the way, but now he goes under my arm, hugs, pulls and tap, gets the submission. So when I was a white belt, I fell for this combination all the time because I would see the pass and be like, pass, and then get swept or submitted. So this is a really good bicep cutter, very painful. One thing I tell people is muscle cutters work really well against big guys. Right? The more muscle, the more pain. So sometimes you'll find skinny guys can ride this out, but you have that big guy who's used to throwing everybody around in the gym and you catch them in a muscle cutter, they tap like little babies. Okay, so it's a really fun one to do. So really nice, fun lasso setup into a bicep cutter. If your coach says that this is a dirty move and not to do it, I suggest changing teams.